All right, so rundown. Tuesday, June 6th. It is brought to you by the Barstool Store. Father's Day is coming up, only a couple weeks away. I feel like Father's Day is always the hardest holiday to buy for. I never really know what to get my dad, and you can just make it easy. If you go to the Barstool Store, show your dad how much you love him. We got a bunch of stuff there for him, some dad row pads, some Polo quarter zips, the best tasting coffee in the world in Stella Blue, and so much more. The last day to place an order so that you're guaranteed to get it by Father's Day is June 8th. So go shop now at store.barstoolsports.com. Every Father's Day, I'm like, Dad, what do I get you? And he goes, just get me a shirt from Barstool. So he keeps it easy enough.
Because dads don't have hobbies.
No.
They just want clothes or anything. That's really what it is.
Maybe golf, but my dad doesn't golf.
My dad doesn't either, so it's like, all right, I'll get you a
Grilling.
Barstool shirt.
Things like that. Okay, I'll just get it. You know what, Dad? Take a Barstool shirt. Maybe one with my face on it. Starting off, big news of the day, PGA Tour and the LIV Tour are merging. They've agreed to merge with the Saudi-backed rival LIV Golf into a yet-to-be-named for-profit company. The merger will end all lawsuits and pending litigation between the two tours. PGA Tour Commissioner Jay Monahan, who had publicly denounced LIV, citing 9/11, will now be working together with Saudi Arabia, suggesting maybe he's over 9/11. Maybe he's forgot 9/11 despite the slogan.
So I explained it as this. It's like when someone is like doing the same job as you, right? And they're like, they're kind of good at it, and they've got a lot of backing, and it's like, oh, you just start spewing the most. Like basically PGA was like, Bin Laden, 9/11's morally wrong. Just yelling at the other at LIV, and like if you take that, you're morally wrong. Where it's like now, I think they made the right decision because the amount of money Saudi Arabia has is insane.
That might be the worst explanation I've ever heard of what's happening.
How?
It didn't make any sense. You're talking about working with somebody, and you're talking about the 9/11?
I didn't finish, you old fuck.
Well, I mean, you get there. Let's go.
He's got a bedtime.
People have a schedule, Marty. That was awful.
Bony bastard. If you let me fucking finish.
It was terrible.
Fuck.
Did you like that explanation?
I understood
didn't
where he was
finish.
going
Really?
with it.
Yeah. I know you're trying to make it easy, made fun of me, but I was actually doing
That's
a
what
real
happens.
thing.
Bright lights get on Klemmer. He says, "Oh,
Klemmer
where's the
starts-
easy target?
Yeah, he's like,
where's
oh,
the
people
easy
don't like
target?
Marty.
Bright
Let's
lights,
yell at him."
Klemmer.
I was just
Wretched old
confused.
freak.
I'm
No.
just confused. It didn't make any sense.
Did it make sense, Tommy?
He was going with the part of when you get mad at something, you lash out. You're just like, oh, no, you start throwing crazy insults.
I'm doing a serious topic because you don't know what the fuck's going on in the world because you just watch black and white TV. There you go.
Leaving the
back in
Beaver
my day.
reruns.
So anyway, I just think that right now it's bad for PGA. People are gonna make fun, whatever. But in the long run, I think you just kind of had to do it. But the problem is the players in the PGA that kept saying, "Oh, you're morally wrong for leaving." Now we're playing in the same fucking league, and they just didn't get hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah, the real losers in the situation, like what I feel the worst for, are the PGA golfers that did not go get hundreds of millions of dollars to play like pressure-free golf for 3 months.
It's Rory McIlroy, the guy who's been nonstop being like, "LIV, you shouldn't be on Ryder Cup. You shouldn't be this."
It's almost not even him though, because Rory's rich enough. I feel like on his own.
Yeah.
It's like probably that like middle lower tier that was like not as rich as successful as Rory. That was like out of some weird moral principle, I'm not going to do it. And now they're like, damn, I could have made.
This makes so many people look bad. Like Rory, Tiger Woods, obviously Jay Monahan.
I don't think Tiger though. Tiger's
above.
He's like
this. I feel.
But I just feel like a lot of people.
It's also like Rory McIlroy didn't make the deal.
No, but they aligned with the PGA, and Jay Monahan, he's really the one that left them out.
Jay Monahan looks like an idiot, but Rory's been the biggest person that's been like, you shouldn't be allowed to ever come back. You shouldn't be allowed to ever golf with us. And then all of a sudden now you're in the same exact league.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That was Rory now changing his tune. Like if Rory McIlroy decided that they can come back. So.
They also didn't tell Rory.
Right, so I'm saying if Rory gives that
Yeah.
energy, like then I'll respect that. If he's like, fuck you guys.
I said Rory should never play golf again.
I don't think it's fair.
You should never play. Stick to your word and say, you know what, this is wrong. Saudi Arabian money, wrong.
Well, why can't you use that platform and say, I'm against what PGA is doing?
He's done that.
But he continued to do that and be like, Jay Monahan, fuck you, but you put us in a bad spot here.
There's already been reports that he's been talking about taking some time off from the PGA because of this.
So I wonder what, it says yet to be named for profit. Is there going to be a little war over, is it PGA? Is it?
So does the
I feel like
PGA
it's gotta
come
stay
with a new
PGA.
name.
So PGA will no longer exist.
No, it's gonna be a new name.
So if Live Golf never happened, like it's just crazy. This relatively new thing has completely upended all of golf.
it could just be like LIV PGA. Like it could just.
That's too long.
Well,
And what goes first? That's where the big debate comes in.
But dude, that's the thing. Like people, they always say morals and this and shit. Like money is always gonna play. Saudi Arabia paid a soccer player recently $635 million for 3 years.
What is it? It's oil?
When people don't know, they say oil, but it is oil.
Yeah, are they? That's I gotta get there.
I gotta find oil.
Yeah.
Pagaliv. I'm putting PJ and Live together, trying to make it a word.
Fuck was that?
That's what it would be, like
Ooh, let
P
me tell you.
apostrophe G-A-L-I-V. Pagaliv.
Where does the?
Put the words together, PJ and Live.
Yeah, that doesn't. That would
Leave?
go Pog.
Live. Live. Pagal.
Where's the extra A coming from?
The A is PGA.
Yeah, that's to start Pog.
Pagaliv. Pagaliv.
What do you?
I'm trying to make it what the new name's gonna be. It might be that. We all might say, oh, Pagaliv, and I'm the one that said it first.
All right.
it was-
Apple is introducing a new VR
was-
headset, the
oh my
Apple Vision
God.
Pro.
It makes sense.
Starting price $3,500, $34.99 to be exact. Will be available for purchase early next year. The technology is reportedly groundbreaking and will change how people live and interact with the world through social media. Klemmer, I'm going to sound like you here, an old, wretched, decrepit freak yelling at a cloud, but I'm so out on VR. I'm just out on. I think
Thank
it's going to
God.
be where I draw my line in the sand. And maybe it'll change 20 years from now if we literally have no choice. But for now, this is where I'm drawing my line in the sand of like, I'm not getting into the VR world. I think if we lose reality, hell, what are we?
Just letting you know, it's virtual reality.
No, I don't like that whole wearing a headset. I think that's the. If they can somehow do it like you wore contact lenses that have it, I think.
Sure, that'll get to that point.
But like walking around with this clunky headset doesn't seem fun.
I don't want to be in my phone. I don't want to be anywhere inside of my phone. I don't want to be texting with my eye. I like the reason I text people is so I don't have to talk to them in face to face. And
Yeah.
if that what VR is going to be like, texting face to face.
Oh, your girlfriend like wants to be like, oh, she's like, oh, why aren't you asking? And then she's like, oh, just hop in the room with me. You'd never be able to escape. It'd be like dating, like early dating would be miserable.
I just don't get what. And also, it's not like, oh, this is $800. This is $4,000. Like $3,500.
I thought this all died with Meta, like the Facebook. Wasn't this whole Zuckerberg's whole thing was kind of a VR type
That's where
world?
it started.
Are you okay? Yeah. Oh no. Oh man, I'm so sorry. Holy fuck.
But it's crashing. It's not working. No one's. He's losing tons of money. He's had to kind of back away from that.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Apple is trying their hand now instead, figuring, hey, we'll do it better than Facebook.
I just don't think that people are. I don't know. Are people that excited? Like you said. I mean, you're a younger guy. You have no interest in this.
compared
don't
to
have,
you, yeah.
Everyone's younger than you.
You want it?
Oh, yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, that's,
Why?
It's kind of cool. I saw some mock-ups of
John
what it
Rich
might look
wants
like.
to
They're
search
looking
the black
around.
market on that stuff.
It's kind of cool. I'm into it.
What would
Like
you do?
$3,500 is insane.
I would just sit on the couch with it on my face, and I don't really know what it would be like. I'm kind of curious to see what the features are.
But didn't we have a VR thing where people played like golf and they played these games and it's like, I feel like, I even talked to Robbie, he's like, yeah, I had that, I used it twice and I stopped.
Yeah, but I think it's going to keep it even better, and for some reason, I think Apple.
Oh, those look
I'm just
better.
curious about
No,
it.
yeah,
I'm not
curious.
out on it.
That looks way better than the big clunky headset.
That looks
It
like,
still looks clunky
like
though.
skiing goggles.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's better than like putting the whole fucking thing on your.
But what are you looking at? Are you like, is it like a fantasy world where like unicorns are running around with orcs and shit,
you
or is
could-
it like
I think you could-
I get to play baseball or something?
You
That's
could
what it-
definitely play baseball.
Yeah.
I'm sure they have that feature where you could.
that's what I
You could be at
manage.
City Field.
Did you know that this fucking moron, like when you play games, when you play a baseball game, what's your favorite thing to do?
I mean, when I usually create myself.
Yep.
No,
I'm a
like
hitter.
when you're playing the actual game, hitting is usually your favorite thing.
Yeah.
He only pitches.
My only pitch. I love being a starting pitcher. It's the most fun thing.
It's like, why
I
would
hate hitting.
Bro, the only thing you want to do, you probably only play, oh, and you know what he does in Madden?
Yeah.
He only runs.
I
Oh
love
my
I love
God,
it. I
that's
hate passing him out.
This man should literally not allowed to be playing
I thought
anything.
someone was gonna say he only plays like second base. He
Oh.
doesn't pitch or.
Oh, he
doesn't
just
pitch or
pitches.
hitting.
Honestly though,
Fields, ground
I
balls.
prefer just to manage. Like if I had to pick
I actually
one,
do like
No,
that.
that's
There was
fun.
a
No,
sim-
that's
fun.
sim. Yeah, I would
Yeah.
sim. Yeah, that's different.
that's fun.
But just pitching, everyone like usually.
It's fun being a
sims
starting
that way.
pitcher. You gotta maximize your pitch count. All that stuff's really exciting.
I'm not a big baseball video game. I play one video game every year. It's Madden. I make myself the quarterback, and that's it. I don't do baseball video games.
You don't play Grand Theft Auto?
No, I don't.
When that comes out or whatever? And you don't play the show?
No.
You play Grand Theft Auto?
Oh yeah, I love it.
What do you like? Stop at the red lights and shit?
You make fun of it, but that was a big game when I was. You're playing my old game,
I remember
motherfucker.
as like a kid playing it as like
yeah,
a kid.
I'm not
when you were
saying
probably
I'm
like
making
38.
fun of you. Like you
I was
probably like
4.
go by the rules.
No, I do
Like, you
crazy
don't
stuff.
Beat up
I remember
old
strangles
ladies.
hookers probably with his bare hands. Finally, a way to get my anger out.
What are we talking about?
VR. Taylor Swift and Matt Healy have broken up. Let's bring Kelly Keegs out here. Kelly, according to a close friend, Taylor's called things off with Matt Healy. They have been dating for more than 3 weeks. There's no way it was only a 3-week relationship.
No, it was like a month long.
Can
But
I
here's
ask
the
a
thing.
question before you explain it to me?
Of course.
So, Taylor Swift fans,
Yeah.
there's 2 different types. There's people that
Yes.
just love her, and some people that are like literally will die for her piece of her hair, right?
Right.
So they're saying there's people that like were basically making this happen them to break up.
So I would say there are 3 levels of fans.
Okay.
It is people who just like her casually, people who want locks of her hair, and then people who want to control her life. And though I don't claim those people. Those people are
crazy
insane. That's nuts. I don't know how much of that was all like real. Again, the internet is. I'm afraid of the internet right now.
Yes.
Like I don't really know what's going on the internet, but. Taylor and Maddie Healy were like hooking up for a month, and so, but of course, because she's like hooking up with somebody, they're like she's dating, and then that was it. So really, people came
But
out.
I mean,
with
to be
today.
fair, he was going to like all of her shows. They
He
were
was at every
leading
single one of her
events
shows.
together,
Yeah, like he was at every single one of her
It seemed like more than just a
shows.
casual hookup.
It was, I mean, how casual can you be with Taylor Swift? It's like you go to dinner with her and you're her boyfriend. So it's kind of like whatever.
Yes.
People Magazine put out a thing today saying that they were never dating and that they were just casually hanging out. And that's what I said from the beginning. I was like, I think she's just trying to hook up with this scumbag for a little while because she's in her, she's rebounding. She's trying to be a bad bitch.
She's in her rebound era.
Yeah, she's in her rebound era, and she's just.
For some
she's in
reason when you
her-
say it doesn't
in
feel.
her like
She
British
says
scumbag era.
She's giving rebound era.
She's giving rebound era. Yeah, she's serving cunt totally. And so we.
So
love
this
it from
guy
her.
said something racist.
Can I be real? I don't know
Alright,
what everybody's
yeah.
beef is with him. Like I've heard him I've heard him say a bunch of things on different podcasts and say a bunch of things on his like Instagram stories that are like that I don't like, that I think are weird. But everybody says that he's like a professional troll. Like that is his thing. He tries to be an asshole online. But at what point are you an actual asshole? Like at what point, So I don't really know. And I just hope I never have to fucking hear about him again because I'm really sick of it.
Yeah, it's also like I think you should be able to support an artist without caring about their like whatever, like who they are
100%.
as a person. But then you're extending that to an artist's boyfriend. Like then,
Yeah,
like,
but
how,
she-
like what,
she
they
It's
have
so
a
much.
third
What did I
cousin
say
that
before to you?
fucking-
Before we were talking about it, and I was like, it's infuriating me now that this woman is putting on like one of the biggest productions in show history, and all we can fucking talk about is who she's dating. It like drives me
Yeah.
insane, and it's not even a real, it's like literally who gives a fuck. And
I'm looking over there. I don't know
What
if
is
something
happening?
broke on Jeff Delo's desk,
Oh,
but that
fuck.
could be.
No.
What's going
not
on
today.
over there? Did
Not
something
today.
break?
Oh, thank
okay.
God, nothing broke. Nothing broke.
They were,
Not
they
today.
were touching his stuff. Yeah.
Brandon Walker already.
I say
ruined his
Brandon Walker
day.
ruined his life, so I
Yeah.
don't know. Fuck.
You want a lock of Taylor Swift's hair?
I mean, no, I don't want to lock up her
Okay.
hair. I do want to
Well,
be her
you
best
wouldn't
friend, though.
Deny it.
You
I mean, if I were
Someone
like,
asked you.
if someone was
I-
like, "Here is a lock of her hair,"
I
I'd
would
be like,
take
"Holy
Larry
shit!"
David's lock of his
First,
hair.
I'd be like,
Honestly,
"How'd you
the
get
coolest
that?"
thing I ever saw was at the Ripley's Believe It or Not museum. They had a hair of George Washington, and to me that was
What?
just
That
so
can't be
That's
real.
kinda cool.
cool.
Yeah,
this
I
hair
like
is
that.
like 250
How
years
would that
old.
can't be
Sure.
real? How
Well,
would
I
they
guess
even have
believe
that?
it or not. I'm choosing
True.
to believe. You're choosing to not.
I guess so. Yeah. Damn. That's fine. Yeah, you're right. You're right about
Yeah,
that.
I think it was real.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
think that these people make Taylor Swift fans seem like even like normal ones crazy.
I
there is
again,
too
I
many
blame
crazy-
the internet for this.
Yeah.
Like people just because, like everybody here in this office, people just believe everything they read on the internet. So
That's
now it's
true.
making me look bad,
Yeah.
and I got to defend myself and everybody all day long. And I am a super fan. That is true, but I am not like. I need to control her life. She needs to break. She needs to like date who we think is right. She needs to
Yeah.
curb her image to what we want her to be. Like that's fucking insane. It's insane.
It
Can't
is.
have that. She is her own woman, and she's
Yeah.
doing great things. And I'm sick of hearing about the boys.
All right.
Facts.
Who broke up with who?
She definitely broke up with him. I mean, please look it up. Let's do it.
I still don't even know who he is. I
He's the
Doesn't
just know
matter.
he's kissing
He's
people
the
all
lead
the time.
singer of the 1975, a band that I do like a lot. It's a great band, good songs. You know, he's British. Their concerts are all
you
like
perform-
performances. Like they have like
before or
a
after?
set that's like supposed to be his house.
I was
and-
born after 1975.
That's not true. That's not.
Who,
I think I was
you?
born in 1979.
No chance.
I was born the same year as Brandon
Oh.
Walker and Joey Klemmer.
There's no way that you were born. What year were you born?
It's crazy how much
Oh,
older you look
79.
than Joey. The
Yeah,
fact
you
that
do
you
look
and
a lot
Joey are
older
the
than
same
Joey.
age is crazy.
That is tough.
You look like at least like
Yeah.
20 to
60s
25.
were- It's okay to be born in the 60s.
I was born in the 70s. That's hard enough. But I was born November of 79. Just at the very end.
Wow, so close.
1879.
That's
No,
like me. I was December
How many
of 90.
channels are on the TV?
Well, I do remember when we had 3. I remember before. No, I remember before Fox. 3. No, I remember when Fox started.
Good.
Yeah, it was like oh, we got a 4th channel.
That's like basically my parents. My parents were born like mid 60s. Like you just are basically my dad. It's weird.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm glad I decided to come on and do the rundown with you guys. I'm glad that was good. That was.
Well, you started it, to be honest.
Yeah, I came after you.
Came after
I
me
came
for
after
no
you.
reason,
Yeah.
but I was
Oh
I
no,
just
you
felt
you were speaking gibberish. That was stupid.
No.
Next up, we
Cool,
got a
bye.
woman who. So I saw this Twitter thread this morning. I have some thoughts on it. So this girl accidentally sleeps through a date. She's supposed to go out with this guy to some Michelin star restaurant, and she slept through it. A first date. The guy got a $70 cancellation fee. He texted her about it and was like, oh, you know, it was $70 I had to cancel the reservation for last night. And she's like, why? She comes off horrible at first. Like, he comes off great. He's like, it's not a big deal. Just thought you should know. And he's like, it's a big deal. You mentioned it. He said, no, just a fact. The way the cookie crumbles.
I don't see who's putting cookie emojis. In
Yeah, the cookie
like, that
emoji
just
was a
seems
mistake.
Like
Yeah.
someone's trolling.
And she goes, you know what? I can already tell we're not going to click. I don't sweat the small shit. And then he said, if you say so, then go ahead and Venmo me that $70 and we won't have to sweat it. And she was like, if I was in your shoes, I wouldn't have brought it off. We brought it up. We wear different shoes. And I said, he goes, I didn't put a gun to your head and force you because like life's not fair. They're going back and forth for a little bit. I think that
Did she ever apologize for sleeping through the date? I think that's the most important thing.
she says in follow-up tweets that, yeah, she was like, I just worked a 40-hour shift or something, or just worked, I hadn't slept in 40 hours. I told him that. He still wanted to go on the date. I ended up sleeping through it. I think that I wouldn't bring up the $70 thing. Just be like, whatever. Pretend
That's-
like you went on the date. But she comes off crazy, I think, like tweeting about it, expecting people to be on her side is why. Whenever people, I mean, she got ratioed pretty bad. 6,000 quote tweets almost.
Do you believe this?
Yeah,
Like it's actually true?
Yeah, I think it's true.
I
But
mean,
here's
I'll-
what I hear. So I think the guy comes off pretty good at the first 4. Goes, thanks for the feedback. Have a nice day. And then she follows up with a couple more screenshots. If you click to the reply tweet below it, and he starts to come off a lot worse, which was almost me thinking, he goes, I'm truly glad we got this out of the way. I actually moved the reservation already. I just wanted to test you and see how you would react to this
doing
adversity.
hashtags.
Yeah.
Free lesson for me. This is all your loss. Next one's gain. Hashtag on to the next one. Hashtag give me back my money, please. LMAO.
That's what I'm saying.
So
This
it
guy's
turns
not
here, he comes
real.
off like a total
Yeah.
creep and freak. But it's so, and then he sent on to the next one,
no way
Vivo
this is
music
real.
video from Jay-Z.
This makes it feel fake.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
Yeah.
here's my theory.
Like,
The
he
first
knows when he
4
tweeted.
tweets, the first 4 pictures are real. The real conversation between her and him. She saw how bad she was getting roasted. She then had like her friend
Yeah.
text her to make it seem like it was still him and make the guy seem like even more of a weirdo.
Dude,
but
people
honestly,
lie.
these two might just deserve each other.
Yeah, they seem like they're a match made in heaven. I don't believe it, but I think Venmo requesting anything under $100 is crazy.
But what if it's so clearly that situation? Like, let's say it's honestly, let's say someone just cancels a reservation on you for like last minute doesn't show up and you're left holding the bag. I'd be like,
It
you're a
all
shit.
depends if
I
it-
wouldn't ask him, but I'd be like, you're a piece of shit.
If they
In my head-
apologize,
In my head, I'm not gonna text them being like, "Hey,
No.
where's the $70?"
He didn't ask though. He just said, just thought you should know.
Yeah, this guy's doing.
Just
cookie
thought you should
emojis
know I had to
and-
pay $70.
and other shit. Oh, they're both nuts.
Yeah, they're both bad people.
So on the KFC show, they said if you Venmo request for anything under 40, you're a bad person. And Jackie and Pavs got trashed for it.
I think it depends on.
No, I agree with that.
It depends. Like maybe a dinner, or maybe like drinks. No,
if you're all at the same place and we're like, hey, we're gonna all split this, maybe, but like, I'm not Venmo requesting you for under $40.
Yeah, but if
That's
I'm
crazy.
like right now, I'm like buying stuff for my apartment with my roommate. We're splitting everything.
That's different.
Yeah.
That's a very specific situation. I'm saying we get an Uber and it's $30.
Yeah, no,
and I'm
I
like,
don't.
hey, everyone give me $8.
Because that it's like, oh, someone
insane.
buy me a drink at the bar.
Yes, you
Right.
switch off. That's a normal person does.
Yeah, agree. Last up, before we get to the after show, Vegas Golden Knights beat the Panthers 7-2. Knights lead 2-0 in the series. Miami reporter had a sick stiff arm during the broadcast. Let's pull that up.
Yeah, it's still a very loud crowd here at T-Mobile Arena. Obviously, Vegas fans enjoying the less than ideal night for the Panthers after falling to the Knights. No.
I'm impressed. She never lost focus of the camera.
Samantha Rivera of CBS News Miami. She was given a report on whatever.
In Vegas, obviously.
In Vegas, and yeah, impressive stiff arm. Just with, and she's not a big woman. With one hand, manhandles this guy. Yeah, I mean that's like, what is your favorite news crash ever? Mine is easy. It's fuck her right in the pussy.
Oh yeah,
that guy's a
has
legend.
to be one. I mean, that guy is a legend forever. 100%.
Yeah. Klemmer?
Well, I mean, back in my day, we had, maybe a newspaper article, and every once in a while you have a kind of a crazy quote in there. No.
You know what? I don't know what the fuck you just said. You know what I just watched? It wasn't news, but it was Ryan Seacrest on American Idol, where a blind person went on and was unbelievable singer, and he just went for a high five.
Yeah, I saw
it's
that.
It's one of the
Classic.
most
Classic.
idiotic moves you can do, but it's so funny.
Yeah.
Have you seen the girl try to wipe Drew Brees?
Yes, birthmark off.
Yes.
Oh, that's a great
Was
one.
that
That's a
Oprah?
good one as
That's
well.
perfect.
Or Ellen?
I forget who. Yeah, but I remember that.
Yeah, I don't. I think it might have been Ellen.
I don't think anyone cares about the Knights Panthers, by the way. NHL Stanley Cup.
Oh, I didn't even know that. I haven't been paying attention at all.
Yeah, and everyone's saying that the NBA one would be bad. It's literally doing awesome numbers. Like over 11 people, 11 million people watched the first game.
Yeah, I mean it's 1-1 too. This seems to be. I mean hockey though, you never know. It could be 3-0 and could end up.
Hockey just no.
Oh, bad. I mean, NBA. I mean, the Eastern Conference Finals was 3-0 and came all the way back.
Yeah, but
to
it's
the
never
game.
happened in the NBA.
Right.
After show, Kyrie Irving tweeted. I think this is the first time Kyrie has ever maybe publicly acknowledged Dave. Dave tweeted out a. Something about how, Shams said Kyrie's reached out to Lakers star LeBron James in attempts to see if James would come to Dallas. Irving's a free agent in the offseason. Dave responded saying it's amazing how many seemingly intelligent people fall for the Kyrie scam. Kyrie responded, make sure you're taking care of yourself, David. You can only run your mouth for so long before karma catches up. Be well, hala, with a couple emojis. And then a interesting use of Jack Harlow.
Let me ask you a question. What's
saying
that
you
word?
gotta bring your A game. I don't know. I looked it up and I was not able to find anything.
Would that-
But it's in his name, Chief Hala.
Would that scare you a little bit when someone says karma in a word you don't know? feel
Yeah,
like
I
they
mean
got
that's like
some-
I don't think Kyrie is like a.
Oh, he's like. Remember when he was saging the entire?
Well, I say Kyrie's a guy who'd be like, I'm gonna get Dave back. I'm gonna cast a fucking spell on him. That'll show him.
I think Dave can beat him. Obviously, it's just more. I feel like he's got a spell in his bag or something.
He definitely thinks he has a spell
Yeah,
in his bag.
Kyrie's
Kyrie's definitely like, if I have an enemy, that's nothing.
He's cooking up some potion at home. Like this is gonna get Dave.
I would love to see a Dave Kyrie debate or form.
Dave would have
some.
Yeah, it's one of the things that Kyrie. It's one of the things that Kyrie cares about. Like he's basically toxic. He's ruined how many organizations in the NBA, and he cares like what Dave's saying. Like
I mean, also Dave is like vastly in the majority now.
Yes.
There might have been a time that Dave was probably early on the Kyrie hate train, but at this point, like,
listen, Kyrie.
Everyone. Is anyone?
Kyrie's a loser, and the things he said is like you can't say half the things he's ever said. But I don't know. He just got to stay like off the internet. He's lost it completely.
I mean, he's going to be a free agent. Is there any fan base that's going to be excited to get Kyrie Irving?
Yeah,
Really?
He's an unbelievable basketball.
No,
fans-
but
fans will
look at
convince
the Mavericks, though.
I'd convince myself. Believe me, I don't want him. I wouldn't want him. He ruins locker
You'd
rooms.
be like,
He's-
fuck, this sucks, and then you'd be like, oh wow, he's a good.
He is
like, and
Kyrie
you
Irving.
watch him. Like
Like-
not just being a fan though. Like you get excited.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I've ever seen a professional athlete this toxic where he goes there, he's a great player, great
Fair,
talent,
though,
and then he
to be
goes there and
fair, though,
destroys.
He was just at the Nets, right?
Yeah.
Everyone else left too. Like I know it's not like that was maybe not him. He is a destroy. He is destroyed the Celtics completely. He ruined that team.
Right. And then he
then-
went to the Nets and.
That
ruined the
seemed
Nets.
But how about the Mavericks, though?
The Mavericks? Well, that was just like 20 games.
But they were.
That's all it took.
It's
But
like,
yeah, that's also true. He could have with Luka Doncic, like one of the best
Yeah.
players.
Yeah, they were in the playoff
No, he's a problem.
picture, and then he gets there and they were horrible.
He's a complete problem. But you still convince yourself as a fan that maybe he's still got that in his bag.
I'm a Celtics fan. I want him to go to the Lakers. I think that'd be great because they would make the Lakers. I think it makes the Lakers
The
worse.
Lakers already said like we are not going to do that. So like he won't.
I don't know where he ends up. Almost maybe like a mid-market team that's
Like the
looking for a
Pacers or something?
splash or something.
Orlando Magic.
Like the Jazz,
But I could see him on the Magic. I don't know why.
Magic are actually.
I'm just trying to think of like teams that need like.
Not a lot of Jewish people in Utah. Kyrie
That's what I'm
would like
saying.
that.
Yeah, he'll enjoy that.
All right. I think that's all we got. Yeah, Nate. Whatever. They talked about Nadu yesterday. We don't have anything to add to that.
He's just nuts.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, that's.
He's nuts.
It's like Dave said. It's been quite the Jeff Nadu saga in and out of the Barstool universe has been one for the storybooks.
It's crazy because it seemed like things are going great here. He did the soccer goal that was funny. I think he's had like a lot of funny moments, and then
Let's just be honest. This man has gotten so much. He got $100,000 to fight Jersey Jerry. This guy's complaining.
Wait, what?
Yeah, bro. He tweeted that.
yeah, he said it before. Yeah.
So what? This guy doesn't need more.
Does that
He's
make you
paid
want
more
to do
than all of
Rough and
us.
Rowdy?
A little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Take a dive.
Honorable as always, Tommy.
I think it was
You
a
wanna
bad.
fight Rough and
I think it became a bad deal after. I don't think it's ever coming out again.
We don't have to. We could just.
Oh, we just like.
Yeah, we'll just.
I don't think
jab
we're
it.
ever giving that out again.
Yeah, no, I would.
I got $4,000.
Wow, you must feel so stupid. You got paid $4,000.
you won.
And I won.
And you won.
Well, Matt
and he
Brown
lost.
didn't pay me or whatever, but still, yeah, $4,000.
So Nadu lost and got 100.
That was a great fight.
I mean,
too,
to be
like,
fair, it was like 3 years.
that was
Like
it
he was early
like-
to Rough and Rowdy, and
Yeah, I was early. I was like the 8th one. This was like deep in. But yeah, $4,000.
15, 16 maybe.
That's wild. You must feel so dumb.
No, not.
You must feel. I would
mean he
feel
won?
awful. I mean, I don't like the whole like pocket walk. Hey, what does that person make? What does that person make? But that is a huge 104.
You started working here when you're 50 years old.
Yeah.
Does that feel dumb? Usually
No, it
you
feels
start when
great.
you're young, you know.
No, it feels good. And I was not 50. I was 42.
Wait, this is like, you know when like your like dad retires like after a long career and he's like, oh, I'm gonna get a job at like Stop and Shop as like a cashier. That's what this
Keep
is
me
for
busy,
Klemmer.
yeah,
Klemmer
it
said he's like, yeah, this will be the last job I ever work. He's like, whenever it ends, it ends.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
this is
I
like
love
Klemmer's
being
treating
here.
this as like he's in like Boca Raton, Florida, like ringing people up at CBS.
He literally, not even gonna say it.
I'm having the time of my life here with great friends like Marty Mush and Tommy Smokes. This is great.
Yeah, that's the rundown.